Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? My name is Kevin, if you didn't already know, and I'm going to do this quick video to share my opinion on the announcement that was made yesterday, or 2 days ago, or something like that. I don't know, I just recently heard about it. When did they upload this? 18 hours ago on the Suicide's website, the Suicide Silence fan thing on Facebook, so almost a day ago. It is that the new vocalist for Suicide Silence, after Mitch Lucker passed away almost a year ago, is Eddie Hermida. I think that's how you say his name. Eddie Hermida from All Shall Perish. I've seen both bands live, and the one thing that everyone remembers when they see a concert is, like, like the live performance and how, like, individual musicians, their stage presence is. With Mitch, he moved everywhere. He did his fucking stomp. He did everything. He was Suicide Silence, and I don't want to sound like a generic fan by saying that, but I mean, like, he made that band what it is just by him with his vocals and just him as a person, how he acted on stage. And then All Shall Perish I've seen live, and Eddie doesn't really do much like how Mitch does, but I think that's also because of the type of music they do. It's very different from how Suicide Silence is currently, rather than how they were back in, like, the first album they did, The Cleansing, which was just like straight up grindcore, which you can compare to All Shall Perish's stuff. And the singer doesn't move that much in All Shall Perish, because he's got, like, the really long hair. He just gets to, do the fucking head spins and headbang and stuff like that, whereas, with Mitch, moved around everywhere, as well as headbanging and all that stuff. Now, a lot of people that I've seen, they've posted statuses, they've posted the comments on the video that Suicide Silence uploaded, showing, or where you could hear Eddie doing the vocals for You Only Live Once. A lot of comments saying, like, oh, they should just stop, they should blah, blah, blah. First of all, shut the fuck up. You're living in the past. It's Suicide Silence. They're going to continue as a band. And now, this is where, like I said, I don't want to sound like a generic fan. Yes, Mitch was, like, the big face of Suicide Silence, but he's gone. They're going to continue as a band. There was more to Suicide Silence than just Mitch. There was the rest of the band, and they're going to continue. They're going to keep their careers going. And they're not just gonna stop. I mean, if I was in that position, I wouldn't give a fuck. I would just do what I think would make me happy, and that's all that matters. My analogy, or whatever you want to call it, that I can compare this to. When Escape the Fate first came out, I know that Escape the Fate and Suicide Silence are two completely different music types, but just bear with me on this. When Escape the Fate first came out, everyone, like, fell in love instantly, and that was mainly because of Ronnie Radke. They loved his voice, they loved his stage presence, how he moved, and he was just, a weird, freaky guy on stage. I just noticed I talk with my hands a lot, but, okay, that's besides the point. It's the same situation. He made Escape the Fate because it was just him that everyone cared about. Now, then he went to jail, and then, they didn't do anything for a little while, and then, after it was announced that Craig Mabbitt, which was the former singer of Bless the Fall, was going to take over and be the vocalist, full-time frontman of Escape the Fate, people were fucking furious. They were fucking pissed. They were like, oh, Craig can never do anything like Ronnie did. Fuck him, fuck blah, blah, blah. But it turns out, yeah, everyone likes Craig a lot fucking better than Ronnie. And coming from a person that I listened to Escape the Fate when they first came out, and I was, a little iffy, because I didn't like Bless the Fall. I was a little iffy when I heard about Craig Mabbitt joining Escape the Fate, and then it turns out, holy shit, he is way fucking better than Ronnie Radke. And proof of that, go listen to Falling in Reverse. Absolutely fucking terrible. Oh my goodness. The first album by Falling in Reverse, once you get past, like, like the happiness, like, oh, Ronnie Radke's back, then you actually start listening to the lyrics. You start listening to music, and you're like, wow, this is really fucking generic, and he can't write lyrics for shit anymore. They're all ridiculous. So, and I can compare that to Suicide Silence as well. where with like the first album, Mitch was saying that this was about him like it was about Mitch being anti-religion, anti-government, anti-blah blah, you know, fuck all of you. And then the Black Crown, you know, and I looked through the lyrics for the Black Crown, I'm like, they're kind of meh, meh. They're just whatever. And I think more or less people ignore that with Suicide Silence because everyone's like, oh, Mitch and his voice and the fucking Lucker Stomp or whatever. It's like, yeah, I love Suicide Silence. You know, it's the same situation with Escape the Fate. So just think about that. Everyone was very angry that Craig Mabbitt was going to be the front man of Escape the Fate. Turns out he's a lot better. He's a way better lyric writer, better stage presence than Ronnie Radke. Now, I'm not going to say that Eddie is going to be better than Mitch at any of those things because I don't know yet. I haven't seen what they're actually going to be doing. Once they release a full song with Eddie as the vocalist for Suicide Silence, then I can get a better, you know, perspective, like, okay, where they're going to be going, what they're going to be saying, and how they're going to be, you know, they're going to be changing and doing things differently. I think it's going to be good, but we'll find out when they release a song. Now, you know, I understand people might get mad that I'm, like, you know, completely in support of Eddie being the new vocalist. I think it's going to be good. So that's about it. Once they release a song, I think is when I'll make another video to discuss and review, come back, touch a few points that I made on this video, and it'll be good. So that's it. Take it easy, guys.